This is Psalms 34 and 1. I will bless the Lord Yahweh at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. My soul shall make her boast in the Lord Yahweh. The humble shall hear thereof and be blessed and be glad. Salakia. I, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Baha Rakak Wadash. All right, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone of GMS who teach and rule well, and peace and salutations to the whole elect pushing this gospel amongst the four winds with truth and sincerity. To you, I say Shalom. All right, this is your brother Paratham with a quick lesson. I'm going to hit a couple of these verses, man. This chapter is heavy in regards to faith, man, and inspiration. Psalms in general, but Psalms 34 got some heat. All right, so this you see here, it says here in the parentheses, this is when David changed his behavior before Abimelech, who drove him away, and he departed. All right, that's in Psalms. Where's that at? Let's grab that real quick, just for edification's sake. It'll give us some basis and context as to why King David wrote this. So that's what 1 Samuel. What is it? No. 21. First Samuel 21 and 10. And David arose and fled that day for fear of Saul, and went to Achish the king of Gath. And the servants of Achish said unto him, Is this not David the king of the land? Did they not sing one to another of him in dances, saying, Saul hath slain his thousands, and David his 10,000s? And David laid up these words in his heart, and was sore afraid of Achish the king of Gath. It says, verse 13, he changed his behavior before them, and feigned himself mad in their hands, and scrabbled on the doors of the gate, and let his spittle fall down upon his beard. Then said Achish unto his servants, Lo, ye see the man is mad. Wherefore then have ye brought him to me? Have I need of madmen, that ye have brought this fellow to play the madman in my presence? Shall this fellow come into my house? All right, so basically, King David played the fool, and instead of being put to death, he got banished, right? Just because King David feared the king don't mean he was soft, man, or weak. That's called using wisdom, right? And the weapons of our warfare aren't carnal. So what did King David do? He prayed, right? The weapons of our warfare are spiritual. So that's what he did. That was a Peyton Manning audible he called there, man. Knowing this situation, like, we in a land surrounded by our enemies, Gotta be wise as serpents, harmless as doves, baby. They even had rumor that, that's King David, bro. They was singing about this dude. The Lord put the spirit on him. The Lord delivered. This is like, you can't make this up, man. You can't make it up. As many as trials and tribulations as you have, there's 2 or 3 scriptures, maybe even more, for every bump in the road you go through, every hiccup, every wrench thrown in your operation. There's a scripture for everything, right? Psalms 34 and 2. My soul shall make her boast. Salaki, we read that. Verse 3. Oh, magnify the Lord Yahweh with me. Let us examine his name together. I sought the Lord, and he heard me, and delivered me from all my fears. Come on. We got to seek him. Seek him 10 times more, right? We could never go far enough, as the scriptures say, roughly paraphrasing, especially now. Verse 5, they looked unto him and were lightened. Their faces were not ashamed. This poor man cried, and the Lord Yahweh heard him, and saved him out of all of his troubles. The poor man cried, and Yahweh heard him and saved him out of all of his troubles. Right? That poor man, not poor in faith, in spirit, or in hope, but poor according to this world, which really isn't poor. In this cesspool we call a nation, man. You a two-time loser if you win in here, man. You know? But what's that? Sirach 35. Our true riches are in the kingdom, man. Our true riches are you can't put a price on them. I want to say it's Sirach 35. Call Lord Yabashim Yahshai. Sirach 35 and 17. 16. He that serveth the Lord shall be accepted with favor, and his prayer shall reach unto the clouds. The prayer of the humble pierceth the clouds, until they come nigh or close, he will be and will not depart. Shalakia, and will not depart. To the Most High shall behold to judge righteously and execute judgment. Shalakia, man, my mom called me. Alright, so the prayer of the humble or poor or meek, they pierce the clouds. Meaning what? That's the first priority. And those sending them prayers, they wholeheartedly believe that they're going to be answered. So that's what puts the faith in those prayers and the faith in the Lord is what's expeditiously sending them and putting them as first priority. Like, yo, handle these real quick. These your men. These are those you gave me, right? He said what? He said, take them not out of the world, but keep them from the evils, right? Roughly paraphrasing. Psalms 34 and 6 and 7. Salakia. The angel of the Lord Yahweh encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them. O taste and see that the Lord Yahweh is good. Blessed is the man that trusteth in him. O fear the Lord Yahweh, ye his saints. For there is no want to them that fear him. Let me jump down. The eyes of the Lord are upon the righteous, and his ears are open unto their cry. 17. The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth, and delivereth them out of all their troubles. The Lord is close or nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be as of a contrite spirit. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord Yahweh delivereth him out of them all. Right? He keepeth all his bones, not one of them is broken. Evil shall slay the wicked, and they that hate the righteous shall be desolate. The Lord redeemeth the soul of his servants, and none of them that trust in him shall be desolate. Salakia. I have never seen, he said, I am young and I have been young and now I'm old. I have never seen a righteous man begging bread. King David, the Lord, he's not going to forsake us, man. We just got to do our part. All right, so with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying and uplifting. I want to give all praise, honor, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahabakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the GMS, and peace and salutations to the whole full elect, Kwam Yasharala, and the Baba Bar. Shalom.